No, I think I am a big fan, obviously, of using music as a way to access creativity. Um, I think there are a couple of parameters that I suggest people follow in order to sort of select the music that they use for creativity. Um, but apart from that, I think, yes, I have products for that. But really, I think anything goes as long as you're staying away from certain things. So,
Like what specifically?
um, for the most part, avoid anything with lyrics or words. Um, the way that your brain processes information, you tend to latch on to words that you hear, and it begins to affect your conscious process. And what you want to do is kind of keep your slate clean and not be influenced by, oh, there's that song, and you start singing along to it, and suddenly you're losing your train of thought. You're getting into that ADD space of, oh, shiny. So really, music without words, best way to go. Um, so instrumental is good. Um, Tempo is the kind of the second most important thing, maybe. You want to hear music that's a little bit faster than your resting heart rate. So something that's a little excitable, that kind of gets you in a good mood and perky and energized, without being too stressful. And, uh, some of that high speed dubstep techno, it can be very distracting and arrhythmic. And,
It
you
makes
do
me
want
so
something that's
tense.
consistent.
Makes me terribly tense, that techno stuff.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
sorry.
no, continue, ask.
So do you? So my go-to position is classical music. Is that just taking the easy way out?
No. I kind of alternate personally between ambient music and classical music when I'm listening. In fact, I have a Spotify playlist right now I'm working on that's just stuff of, that I find inspiring. And it's, 2 hours long at this point. And it's just music that I respond to very positively, that gets me, in a contemplative frame of mind. I think most any classical music, certain jazz, I think jazz that can get too cerebral at times, as classical music can also be. Um, you do want to gravitate towards simpler music, towards, you know, uh, melodies that are memorable and catchy without overwhelming you. Um, but classical music's great. I go towards classical music a lot.